I am realizing, breathing, and I am belonging, adoring. I am loving Thee, O Lord, freely and without expectation of gain or fear of loss. For if I worship or do not worship, take or do not take, give or do not give, it does not matter in the end. In the end, which is the beginning, and the end of the end, which is before the beginning, it is all the same. This splendored spectre, this I am in fleshly costume, is but a captain of a very small boat that sails a great ocean. And the nature of the sun will take me up like water, and wring me out, and rain me down upon the sea, and in that day I shall be the ocean. I now vividly realize I have an origin that speaks of mystery, but that I have no master. I have a piercing, penetrating love whom I choose to glorify, but I have no ruler. I have a destiny that moves like a rivulet to the river, and the river to the sea, but I have no commander. I have a grace which is extended from non-existence before time, from the One Gracious, and I carry this grace within every cell of my being, and wear it closer than my bone, but I have no chief. I have a benefactor that I choose to adore as the earth adores the sun, but I have no oppressor. I have a spirit that wags my vocal cords and sings of the joy of identity, but I have no dictator. I have a creator of whom I am made and of whom I am a part, but I have no martinet. I have a love more ardent than my love of self, and it is for this love for which I choose to breathe and no other, but I have no tyrant. I am. I live. I breathe. I sing. I exalt. I laugh. I weep. I revel. I celebrate in this time before the end of time, before the beginning of time, but I have no king. I am a poignant and insignificant and profound part of the greater, but I have no master. For what I give freely, without expectation and without dread, and with no intent save to exalt and to glorify that to which my heart cannot deny the smallest reserve of expression. No, I have no master, except those lesser things that distract from total and unselfish adoration of the Creator of all that is known and all that is unknown. To love is to be moved without calculation or motive in celebration of the being of an idea manifest. To love the purest of the purest of the pure is not under command or responsibility, but in a method that could not be restrained by reason nor contained in sentiment. It is a love that leaps to the heavens as the lungs seek the air. It was never a master we were given. It was free will and an intelligence we were granted as to no other known living thing. The two precious prizes with which we were designed to discover the hidden treasure, and then to exercise our will to fill our being with the pleasure of being an extension of the origin, a manifestation of the profound and glorious one love, a defined and identified aspect of the great God. Upon discovering the one love, we discover ourselves. And upon discovering ourselves, we discover the one love. The love of self flourishes within the one love. I have no master. I have free will. I am the captain of a frail vessel which chooses willfully to honor and to exalt the known one love, for no reason than to simply realize the total pleasure of being as a glorifying adherent of the idea of God, who resided originally in non-existence, never born, but realized by zero, from which all creation has come to know one and all the machinations of nature beautifully conducted. How I do love thee! Within the construct of being, sharing the breath of the Creator since the threshold of the exhale, when all physics, time, space, energy became, and sharing that breath as a separated manifestation of the one love only to discover the hidden treasure, is to know a freedom that cannot be conjured or developed from any other idea. The extent of freedom in being masterless, and discovering an interpenetrating love with the one love, is an immeasurable, undefinable privilege of being created to wear the flesh. I render all that I have been blessed with, all that I am, as the worthiest unworthy gift to the Great One who is all that is. There is nothing that is or is not that did not come from the one love. Neither the most minuscule nor the monolithic, neither the most insignificant nor the most profound. And I, this small man, this insignificant flesh I am humbled and exalted to be, just to be. With every aspect of my weak heart, I praise thee, and I thank thee for giving me animation and definition and separation, through which I have had a life to discover your wonderment. I will love thee with all that I am, until I have worn thin my definition, and lay down this miraculous cloak to know thee better as I journey to the threshold. Beyond the darkness of the farthest heavens, to the white light, where the stars shine like diamonds in the snow. Then beyond, and I trust past time to no longer be a celebrated object of thy love. but to be thy love itself once again, before time. And now, there is nothing more for me than to laugh and sing and weep in the joy of knowing that that which was once hidden is now known, and to celebrate being as the greatest of gifts of the one love. The ghost is known, and now must forever swim in blue wine. Oh, how I do love thee! I am laughing, swimming. I am breathing, adoring.